What if I told you that some of the most outrageous marketing stunts were pulled off by brands that you use every day? The stories behind these marketing campaigns are shocking and brilliant. Brace yourself, because you're not going to be ready for what's coming. And wait until you hear about the last one. This brand did something almost illegal and people absolutely loved it. Now I want you to think about the last ad that you saw. Did it make you stop and look, or did it just blend into the background? Well, in 2012, Red Bull showed us a new way to grab attention. On October 14th, Felix A Bomb took on the challenge of a lifetime, going 24 miles above New Mexico in a helium balloon. That's literally where airplanes fly. He then did the unthinkable. Dude jumped out of the balloon, and during his fall, he broke the sound barrier, something that no one else had ever done before. Just imagine falling faster than sound. But why did Red Bull do this? They wanted to show us all what's possible when you dare to dream big. Over 8 million people watched this happen live, and it was everywhere. It was on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Red Bull's channels saw a massive jump in followers and traffic. And this wasn't just about showing off. It was smart marketing. Red Bull made a statement that they are not just another company. They're about doing things that no one else dares to do. And this is an important lesson for every business. You need to stand out. You need to be bold. And it's not just about selling. It's about leaving a mark that people are going to remember long after you're gone. Now, the big takeaway here for you and that I got out of this is that you need to treat your business like an entertainment device. Whoever controls attention is who wins. Red Bull knows this, and that's why they put on sporting events. They endorse these professional athletes that people are watching for entertainment. Figure out how to entertain, and you will win in business. Okay, wild marketing stunt number dos. If you ever wondered what it would be like for a movie to take over real life, the Barbie movie did that in 2022. Everywhere you looked, from TikTok trends to local streets, the pink was impossible to miss. In fact, the marketing trend caused a shortage of pink paint globally. Or maybe this was just a PR story that they pushed to help the movie. Either way, it was brilliant. How they took over the world was through brand activations and partnerships. It all started with Lush. They created an exclusive line of pink bath bombs and bubble bars so you could take a bath and feel like you were part of the movie. And then the Crocs. You saw all the Crocs become covered in glitter and pink Barbie charms. And just when you thought you'd seen it all, Burger King in Brazil came out with a pink burger, turning a quick fast food visit into a Barbie promotion. Kind of a disgusting one if you ask me. Zara even took it a step further. They turned a New York store into a Barbie dream closet. They had a clothing line that looked like it was straight out of the movie. And if you want to add some pink and Barbie to your morning routine, Moon launched a pink electric toothbrush. But this wasn't even the best collab. The most mind-blowing partnership was Airbnb. They released a Barbie dream house in Malibu that you could go stay at. And this was more than just sleeping in a pink house. This was a shareable experience that people would go and stay and blast across social media to promote the movie. And they got some major influencers to stay there as well. Now, these partnerships did more than just market the movie. They injected the Barbie movie into our everyday lives. Now, for businesses, the lesson here is obvious. Collaborations that are memorable go way beyond regular advertising. They create real excitement and get people involved in a genuine and happy way. But it's about finding the right partners that fit well with your brand, and you need to think outside the box to create these experiences that people can remember and to share. Pretty cool, right? Barbie turned everything pink, but let's switch scenes. Imagine going from the pink streets of Barbie Land to the biggest bicycle race in France. Here, Nike wasn't just watching the race. They brought in a robot along with them. In 2009, Nike did something nobody expected at the Tour de France. Now, normally you would see brands slapping their logos everywhere, sponsoring athletes, putting on their butts and their bikes to promote their business. But Nike didn't do that. Instead, they created a robot called Chalkbot. And this wasn't just your regular robot. This is 2009. Chalkbot was advanced. Nobody had seen anything like this before. Chalkbot would take messages from people all over the world and spray them onto the cycling track. This was Nike's way of supporting cancer survivors and supporting their research. Chalkbot was able to garner lots of attention all around the globe through social media and news, and this left people talking about Nike and its robotic stunt for quite a while. Nike figured out a way to get free media coverage for months and look like saints at the same time. So the message here is do something unexpected and never seen before, and tie that thing to a good cause like helping support cancer research. The other reason that I think this campaign was so successful is the story of developing Chalkbot. People like to see the A to Z, the transformation. By sharing that story and documenting that journey in your business or your invention, you're going to be able to captivate a lot more people. People love the story and the transformation. All right, now just like Nike, another company did something really creative and different with their store launch. When Ikea opened its 30th store in France, it decided to celebrate in a way that only Ikea could. They built a vertical living room, but this was not just any other living room. This was a climbing wall. So picture this. You see a billboard, but when you get closer, it's actually a massive rock climbing wall that you can interact with and climb. Now, this wasn't just about showing off furniture. It was about making a statement and inviting people to engage in a unique way that nobody had seen before. This is guerrilla marketing at its finest, drawing people's attention and getting them to stop, look, and even climb. Ikea knew that by creating something this unusual and different, it could connect with people directly without selling them anything. Now, the idea was simple but brilliant. It made people stop to take notice, and it made them want to engage with the brand. By climbing the wall, they were part of the campaign, but unlike the other campaigns, Ikea was able to do something different. They were able to physically interact with their audience, get them to touch the brand with their bare hands, and have fun with it, associate the brand with fun. They were climbing Ikea. That is powerful marketing. But if you thought Ikea's interactive climbing wall was impressive, just wait until you hear about the stunts that Deadpool's marketing team pulled off. Deadpool was everywhere before the movie even came out. Billboards, Tinder, and even on Valentine's Day ads to make sure that you heard about it. So let's start with the billboards. Imagine you're driving down the streets of Los Angeles and you spot a billboard with just emojis. Sounds crazy, right? What the hell are those emojis doing there? Well, that's exactly what they did. A skull emoji, a poop emoji, and an L, which meant Deadpool. Now, people were shocked when they saw these random emojis on a big billboard in LA. And at first, most people didn't know what it meant. It did not represent an advertisement. Ballsy move by Deadpool's marketing team. What if no one figured out and it was all a waste of money? But they did figure it out. After time, they realized it said Deadpool, and it became a viral marketing campaign. People started to take pictures of the billboards, they shared them online, and they got millions of movie lovers involved in the marketing campaign trying to piece together the emojis. Then Deadpool decided to join Tinder. And yes, you heard that right. Deadpool had his own Tinder profile. He had a full bio and he had a profile picture and he's got all the photos. And when people saw Deadpool profile on Tinder, they were shocked. The superheroes looking for dates on an app. People thought it was hilarious. So a lot of them swiped right, hoping to get a match with Deadpool. But this is where the marketing came into play. If you swiped right, you got a link to buy the movie tickets. It was a little unconventional, but it got people talking. But the marketing genius, it didn't stop there. For Valentine's Day, Deadpool was promoted as a romantic movie. If you saw Deadpool, you're probably shocked. How can this R-rated, killing, action-packed comedy sell as a romantic movie? It's not a rom-com. Deadpool's kind of known for his sarcastic humor, so the goal was to create that sarcasm in an advertisement form, and people loved it. That's the kind of sarcasm that they were going to get from the movie. Now, when it comes to marketing and creativity, take the examples from Deadpool. You should follow these in your business. They used typical marketing channels like billboards and apps in surprising ways that people did not expect. When most people see a billboard, they expect to be advertised to. So if you can catch them off guard, you can then leave a lasting impression. So think about typical channels and how you can use them in different ways. Second, they really understood the target audience and the product. They used the same kind of humor, shock, sarcasm, and curiosity that fans knew to expect from the movie, and they used it to create really unique ads. Finally, Deadpool activated their audience. They used interactive marketing. They created puzzles that people can solve to create kind of a promotional game that people would then share on social media and actively participate in. Once you started to participate in the marketing, you're invested in the movie, so chances are you're going to go see it and talk about it. All right, this one's the best. So if you made it this far, good work, but this one is going to take the cake. It's my absolute favorite marketing campaign, probably of all time. You're not going to believe what Domino's did. It's almost illegal, but the government couldn't do anything about it. Let's break it down. Domino's tackled a very real-world problem, turning every pothole into a marketing opportunity. So if you've ever had your pizza turn into a disaster before it even gets to you, well, we've all been there, and I hate it, even though I don't eat so much pizza anymore, and I definitely don't eat it from Domino's. When I was in college, this was a problem. Domino's decided to handle one of the biggest delivery problems with this very unique campaign called Paving for Pizza. The whole thing wasn't just a stunt. Check out the numbers. They're wild. Domino's kicked this off in early 2018 after some serious planning. By June, this was all over the news and social media, and by August, over 1 billion people had talked about this marketing campaign. So what did Domino's do? What was this marketing campaign? Well, it turns out that a lot of customers also had the same complaint. They didn't like their pizzas showing up ruined. It was a real headache. And one of the reasons that they tied to their pizzas showing up all messed up was potholes. So Domino's identified this as an issue, tied it to this pain point of customers, and decided to fix it and save the pizzas. So what did they do? Domino's started fixing potholes, and then they painted their logo over each pothole that they repaired with the tagline, "Oh yes, we did it." This promoted their brand while solving a genuine customer issue, generating goodwill as a company that cares about its customers and the community. And not just a people-related issue. People hate potholes, so who do they now have to thank for fixing these potholes that have been sitting in these communities sometimes for years? Domino's. It all started with a pilot program in just a few towns, and then they asked people all over the country to nominate their town to repair the potholes, and people actively participated. They nominated over 137,000 towns. Now, at first, Domino's plan was to just give $5,000 to 20 towns and go fix the potholes yourself. But a lot of people liked this idea, and they decided to help out one city in every state. And by November, they had given away $110,000. And by August, the campaign had made a huge impact with 1 billion media impressions. And it wasn't just a one-time promotion. Domino's plans to keep going until they've helped repair potholes in each city of each 50 states. And the impact was massive. Billions of viewers. The campaign was in USA Today and Bloomberg. Each pothole that got fixed was a miniature ad for Domino's, showing that they care about the community more than just pizza. And this is an ad that nobody can take down. So what can we learn from this? Well, first, always listen to what your customers are saying. Domino's took what people were upset about and made it into a clever marketing campaign. Second, get creative. A pizza place fixing potholes might sound odd, but it really worked. Put Domino's in a good spot and people loved it. And it generated billions of dollars worth of free, positive media coverage. Compare that to just the hundreds of thousands of dollars that they spent on the problem. Now, just like Domino's Paving for Pizza campaign, the world of marketing is full of innovations, just waiting to be discovered. Whether it's fixing potholes or sending the perfect cold email, the right strategy makes all the difference. And to help you create a winning strategy, I analyzed over 100,000 cold emails. Click here to watch the video and apply this winning framework to get clients for your business. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to smash the subscribe button and comment below which of these is your favorite marketing campaign, and I will see you in the next video.